Hey guys, welcome back. This is Joe Tuna from Cookies and Milk again with another OU match against Austin. So this time we decided to switch up teams. My team stayed kind of the same but kind of different. Let's see. So he leads off with his Rodon. I was gonna predict that, but figured it'd be obvious, like it'd be stupid to throw out my Mega Manectric out right now. So I decided to go with the Heatran. If anything, I can just switch out. That'll never be a problem. And this thing will probably go for the Hydro Pump, so I switch into my Azumarill. This thing goes for the Trick, which means that I lose my Assault Vest, but I gain Choice Scarf. So, thinking that I outspeed this thing, completely wrong. I went for the knockoff, but I missed. I didn't miss. He outsped me. So I just send in my Heatran, take that Gyro Ball, and then I use this time to lay up Stealth Rock, and as this thing stays in for the Protect, I go for the Flamethrower, expecting it to switch out. I decide to switch out here because I showed that I had the Flamethrower. So if he switches out into the Rotom Wash, I predicted that going into my Balloon. So right here, he switches out into his Dark. And I go for the Bullet Seed with the Stealth Box Charge. That isn't so scary because it loses half of its health. So I didn't let it get a chance to Mega Evolve just in case if it wasn't X, it wouldn't take that much rock damage. So I go for the Mach Punch, I get the kill on it. I decide my Balloon is a Sash Balloon. And I don't want it to lose its Sash yet, so I decide to switch out expecting the Psyshock. So he does go for the Psyshock as I send in my Mandibuzz. I leave my Mandibuzz in to take the Draco Meteor and I go for the Foul Fly. And then I figured my Mandibuzz took that Draco so nicely at -1. He's probably going to take it really nicely. So I decide to stay in and go for the Foul Play as he does stay in and go for the Draco Meteor again. So now he sends out this Drapion. This Drapion gives my team so much trouble for no reason. So the only thing I really had to stop this Drapion would probably have been my Heatran. So he goes for the Cross Chop? Not Cross Chop, Cross Poison. And it's not doing anything. I accidentally went for Roost instead of going to Whirlwind. That was another thing, I misclicked twice in this game. So once was that Roost instead of the Whirlwind, but that was fine. So I switch out into my Greninja as he goes for the Crunch, take that nicely. So I decide to pull a double into my Heatran, I went to scare this thing out, making him think that maybe it was a physical Greninja or something. But he decides to stay in and go for the Earthquake as I switch into my Heatran, which was a nice play on his part. So I go into this Balloon, figuring that I can score it. I can take any one hit that he'll give me anyway. I believe he... Oh, that was my other misclick. I scored when I knew that I had his Rotom already sleeping. I meant to click Mach Punch just to get some damage off on it, but that was fine. So I decided to go for the Rock Tomb thinking this thing was gonna outspeed me maybe. So whatever. I just let my Balloon die, and then I let my Azumarill come in for fodder, knowing that it got switched with the Choice Scarf. So I was like, alright, so this thing will probably outspeed the Drapion, which it did, and it took a nice chunk of its health with that Waterfall. So I go back into my Greninja knowing that this thing can't live a Life Orb Ice Beam. So then he goes out into the Showdown Wash, which is extra sensory. So it does remain asleep, however it does wake up this turn, which sucks for my Greninja because it did not take that Hydro Pump nicely. But I do go into my Manectric, and I go for the Volt Switch. I was half expecting him to switch out, but kind of not. So here, I was expecting the Conkeldurr instead of the Ferrothorn. So I'm just going to Whirlwind the Conkeldurr out. and then let this thing take its toxic damage. I was expecting it to be like a toxic or burn orb, so I just wanted it to take the extra damage as I leave my mandibuzz for fodder and do as much damage as possible. When I know right here I have my Manectric to sweep, got the Thunderbolt, and then on the spare coin I have the Overheat, so it was being set. I was just trying to play it safe. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Guys should check out this Facebook Tournament Central. Give a shout out to it. I am one of the admins and it would help. And also like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.